Welcome to English grammar class brought to you by Amar Ghore Amar Schools. Dear students, you know, due to pandemic situations, government has closed down all the institutions. In this situation, Amar Ghore Amar School has taken initiatives to bring the classroom at your home. So, dear students, without wasting our time, let's enjoy our today's class. Our today's topic is English grammar from class 8. Today's topic is modals. Dear students, you can find this chapter at Unit 2 in your English grammar book. You know, dear students, modals are some special verbs that is used to express different moods and different expressions. Let's see what modals are. After the end of this class, students will be able to know the use of modals. Next, students will be able to write the sentences using modals. Then, you will be able to correct mistakes and rewrite the sentences with correct modals. Okay, dear students, let's see about modals. Modals are special verbs which behave irregularly in English. Be careful, modals are special verbs, not regular verbs here, which behave irregularly in English. They are different from normal verbs. So, modal verbs are different from normal verbs. They give additional information about the function of the main verb. They give additional information about the function of the main verb. They have great variety of communicative functions. They are also called modal verbs. You can also call them modal auxiliary verbs, or you can call them modal auxiliaries. So, dear students, you have been informed from this text that modal verbs are not normal verbs. They are different from normal verbs. Usually they are used as auxiliaries. Okay. Let's see some modals. There are different modals. There are many modals in English. That is can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, ought to. There are some other modal verbs also. Let's go. Now, dear students, you will just learn the use of some modals. Can. Can is used for, the first one is, you can use can to express ability. For example, he can speak English fluently. That is, he is able to speak English fluently. Can is used here to express ability. The second one is, can is used for possibility. For example, we can say here, the solution can be found at the back of the book. That is, there is possibility to find the solution at the back of the book. Dear students, we can also use can to express or to get permission. For example, you can stay here just a few minutes. With this sentence, the speaker is giving permission using can. Now, we will learn the use of could. You know, dear students, could is used for first ability in the past. I could run 5 miles when I was young. That is, in the past, I was able to walk 5 miles. It expresses ability. Then, the second one is permission. Could I borrow your laptop for an hour? This is a permission. Could I borrow your laptop for an hour? The third one is possibility. If he studied harder, he could pass the exam. In this sentence, we can also say, if the student studied harder, there was a possibility to pass the exam. That is, we can use could to express ability in the past, to express permission, and finally to express possibility. Now we are going to learn the use of may. Dear students, may is used for possibility. For example, it may rain today. In this sentence, we can also say there is possibility of raining today. It may rain today, that is, there is possibility of raining today. Then we can use may as permission. May I come in, sir? That is, the speaker here asking permission for coming in. Okay, so may is here used for possibility and permission. Use of must. Dear students, now we will learn the use of must. Must is used for strong obligation. We know that must is the sign of future tense. So here as modal, must is used for strong obligation. For example, we can say, I must stop when the traffic lights turn red. In this sentence, using must, I am obliged here, that is, this is very compulsory to stop if I see the traffic lights red. So must is used here for to express strong obligation. Dear students, let's check what we have learned in today's class. In today's class, we have learned that modals are some irregular auxiliaries that is used irregularly, and these verbs are not like normal verbs. Modals are used to express ability, to express permission, to express different situation, to express strong obligation like this. Modal verbs can also be called modal auxiliaries, modals, modal auxiliary verb. You can call it by any name. You can call it either modals or modal verbs or modal auxiliaries or modal auxiliary verbs. Okay, in today's class we have also learned what modals are. Secondly, we have learned some list of modals. Thirdly, we have also learned different uses of modals. Finally, we have also learned from today's class different moods and expressions where modals are used. So the homework is complete the sentences with the modals listed in the box below. The modals are, the given modals are may, must, can, could. You have to use these four modals to complete the following 5 sentences. The sky is cloudy. This is a situation. The sky is cloudy. You dash take an umbrella with you. Here you have to use a modals taking from the box above. Okay. The second one is they are rich. They dash help you. The third one is I shall write a letter. Dash I use your pen. The fourth one, the work is over. You dash leave now. Finally, in question number 5, I am waiting for a long time. dash I come in. Okay, dear students, I think you must submit this homework to your respective teachers when the school will be opened. I think you enjoyed the class today, and if you want to watch this class again, you can visit our Facebook page Amar Ghore Amar School, or you can also visit our YouTube channel Amar Ghore Amar School. Hope we will be well by the grace of Almighty. Thank you very much. Thank you all.